If you are in here tonight and you have never contemplated suicide, then you have never truly been in love. And if you're in here tonight and you've never contemplated murder, then you've never been divorced. I knew things were weird. I knew they were weird. You know, we were together 15 years and things started going kind of sideways 17 years ago. Because she had one of those families. And if you're dating someone right now and you've met their family and their family is whacked, and you think, oh, that's okay, they're the good one, then you are mentally ill, okay? Because they are not the good one. They're like a psycho Tylenol gel cap, man. Tick tock, crazy's coming. Why do we stay with these people? We've all done it. We've all stayed with a nightmare. Why do we stay with these life-sucking vampires, man? These soul-sucking humps that just drag you through psychological barbed wire day after day and year after year, till at the end of the relationship, all that's left of you is an empty shell full of hate and fear. Why do we stay with these people? We've all done it. Why? You know why we stay? Because every one of us in our brain has that inner retard. That little voice that tells you you're not good enough, that you're never going to be good enough, that you're not good looking enough, you don't make enough money. That little voice when you go, I'm going to ask for a raise, it goes, yeah, well, you're going to get fired, idiot. Go ahead, ask for it, dummy. Mine's bad. Tonight, mine was like, you're going to do a comedy special, and you spelled evil wrong, idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Here's how bad my inner retard is. If I'm on the freeway and the lane I'm in stops and I pull to the next lane and that lane stops, my inner retard goes, that was your fault. The entire freeway is pissed off at you right now. I hope they pull you over and beat your ass, idiot. And the weird thing about that voice is none of us had it when we were kids. We were just kids living life, having a blast. I'm gonna be an astronaut. No! I'm gonna drive an ice cream truck. No! I'm going to drive an ice cream truck in outer space. And then my dad saw that it was full of hope and joy and thought, well, that's not going to work, you little fruit. You want to be an astronaut, huh? Let's look at your report card and see if that can happen. Let's turn all your grades into one word. Duh. Yeah. Little spelling test. What other words start with that? Fool, feeble, failure. How about foster parents? They'll buy me an ice cream truck. And then my whole life, my dad was just up my ass. Little League team came in 5th, should have came in 1st. You're too slow. You brought that team down. You're too fat. You're too skinny. You're too cocky. Shut up. Quit looking at me. You're klutzy. You're an idiot. I was finally 18, and I said, Dad, I'm moving out. And I'm never going to have to listen to your crap again. As I hit the door, a little voice went, yeah, but I'm coming with you for the rest of your life. Yay! And by the way, that was a very nice speech to your dad. But you know you're going to be back next week begging for canned goods and doing your laundry. Idiot. So now I got this voice in my hand, and I get in a relationship with these psychos, man, and I suck it up for years. I finally get ready. You know what? Since I met you, you've ruined my life. I'm leaving right now, and I never want to see you again. I hit the door, a little voice goes, wait a minute! If you leave right now, a bigger loser as you are, you're probably going to be alone for the rest of your life. Take one last look at him. Maybe that's the best you're ever going to do. And I know every time you fight, she cuts you, but hey, at least you got good health care. At least until you get fired, idiot. For years. I took it for years. For years. We've all done it. 2 years, 4 years, 6 years. All of us. And you know something? The weird thing is, you don't get a rebate at the end of your life for living with an idiot. You just don't. Death doesn't show up and go, hey, man, I was going to take you today, but you were with that bitch for like 3 years. Here's a coupon. we sucked it up and we take it. And you try to change and we keep trying to do it and you make them better. It's going to get better. I'm just going to suck it up for another year. It'll be okay. And you took it. And you know what? That's your life. Yet, we go to Starbucks and they screw up your latte one time. And you won't take that, man. You're like, barista! Does that taste like an extra soy hot latte to you, does it? No, damn right you're gonna make it again. And one more thing I want to be clear about. I know who I am. I am just a very thin layer of charming with some funny sprinkles wrapped around a huge, creamy center of raging, arrogant a-hole. I got it.
He's an idiot, but amazingly self-aware.
When a relationship is going bad, there are signs. People start acting different. She was talking to me different. Like, hey, honey, what do you think of this shirt? I think that shirt has sucked the joy from my life and enslaved me in a loveless marriage. Do the pants give you hope? But divorce is just about change, you know? It's God saying, you need a change. Now I'm gonna make it so your bank account only has change. Yep. A lot of people tell me this too. Don't worry about it. It's God's will. You know, you weren't meant to be together. God's will. You know, 20... Really? God's will? Really? God got involved in this? Really? 20 years with somebody? 20 years of my life pretty much gone? All the money I made, the career I chose, pretty much torn to pieces, 2 little kids' life shattered? Really, God? Is that how you work? This brutal, disemboweling nightmare is you? Because if that's the case, then there is no God! And God said unto me, Christopher, I did this so you can meet a 29-year-old, 5'11" diesel jeans model who has 2 college degrees and already paid for her own boob job. How shall I serve thee, Lord? But this girl, she's amazing. But she is so far out of my league in looks and so far out of my league in brains, my inner retard had a stroke.
I can't believe she's even talking to us, man. No, here's my point. Okay, look at her. Now look in the mirror. That's you. Do it again. Her. You. Yes. She's doing community service right now. That's what it is, Daniel. Yeah. She's working off a drunk driving ticket and going out with you. That's what it's got to be.
She's amazing. She's great. She's like, I've never met somebody like her. She's younger than me, which is weird. Yeah, she's 29, and I'm not. But I don't think age really makes a difference in a relationship. You know, we fight like anybody else. When I'm buckling her in her car seat, she gets all fussy. Then I gotta go, use your words, use your words, use your words. She hates those jokes. She gets very angry. And then I give her a timeout. But she's amazing. She's from a good family too, which I never had before. That's weird for me. Like, her family is really good. I've never had that. This is the only time in my life my inner retard and I really agreed on something. Because my inner retard met him, he's like,
They support each other with love and kindness. Back away slow. This isn't real.